Howdy, howdy. I guess I'm back. Yeah. I was gone for a bit because I was sick. That was fun stuff. Howdy, Zachary. Howdy. Wait, let me see. How could I pronounce it? Is it Arin? I'm guessing here. Slightly cursed early stream. Wait, why cursed? Okay, I'm glad I got it. Welcome. Yeah, we're working on Arin's mission. So that's what's happening today. I'm feeling way better. Yeah. I feel like the end of my symptoms, well, close to the end of my symptoms was like on Saturday. So, yeah. It was a rough week for other reasons too. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna not try to do a makeup stream. We'll just keep to our regular schedule. Well, I guess regular schedule. Starting an hour early, or now. But yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, we're doing an autumn drawing. Very excited. Almost all our leaves are gone. It's making me sad. But I don't know, there's also something like vibey about it being like foggy and like trees with no leaves. Still bright out, even with daylight savings. So you did catch me at food making food again. Yeah, it's super cloudy here, so it doesn't feel very bright. Hope this week is a better week. You're feeling better. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much for the commission. Definitely made my week. Let me see. I'm trying to think maybe like start with the background. Maybe clean it up a bit. Add some lines. This is like mostly color here. I think I'm gonna make a new folder. And I don't know, maybe I put another layer below. Y'all can't see it, but I swear it's happening. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Great. Make that lighter. Maybe I should pull up some references. That foliage going, you know? So my neighbor's dog is losing it, so y'all might hear it in the background. Either grass or bushes, or both. I'm gonna start with a bush. Start with a brown color. Okay, so that way too big. Something closer to this. This is 20 pixels. We'll see how that goes. I'll make it a vector. Will be in the foreground. I'm a little tired still today. So, but I feel like I usually like get a little bit more energy as stream goes on. So, I'll get there. Sleepy Procyon, friend of yours, showed their commission for me the other day, and I was like, OMG. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. Thanks to both of you. That was really fun. First time I got to do a little sketch commission, at least of that type. Yeah, because I try to keep some of my commissions a little bit more on the affordable side. But like, I gotta cut some corners. But I actually really like doing the little quick sketches. And I feel like streaming has helped me appreciate that a lot more. Your tablet, bro? Dang. I'm sorry. How did it break exactly? Love supporting artists. Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't commissioned anyone as much this year, if at all. But yeah, before I started doing more art or business, I definitely commissioned a lot more folks. The port is fucked. Oh, jeez. It's always so tricky to sometimes, what do you call it? Troubleshoot it. Like, yeah, my biggest issue with some of the tablets is sometimes that you can't tell if it's the port or the cable. And in some cases, you like go through the effort of ordering a new cable, and you're like, and it doesn't do anything. Dang. Well, there's the bush. I might add more details to it later. It looks like a pile of leaves at the moment. Oh, Cyber Monday, that's true. Yeah. I can't believe it's almost been a year since I made my PC that I'm using. There were a lot of good deals for that. You know, with tariffs now, it's like trickier. Yeah, I'm like a little bit nervous about my tablet because I'm like, ooh, it's getting to that point, like just year-wise, that it starts to fail. Fingers crossed. Doing. It looks like a tangent line. I don't like that. Wait, wrong layer. I was thinking about running a sale for my shop. I usually do around this time, but I'm like, ooh, I don't know, life's a little bit busy. I don't know if I'll be able to get any orders out. I do one like beginning of early next year. It's a weird time to do it. I was potentially looking at upgrading. The bad juju must have been sent to your tablet and made explode. No! Oh no. Tablet was like, I know you're gonna replace me. I'll just leave. I was thinking maybe birch trees back here. Birch or aspen, you know, they kind of look the same. Actually, no, over there. I don't know if I'll actually line it. I'll keep the lines for now, but... Like when Car goes, hey... That's a nice little bit of money you've got saved. Oh no, it would be a shame if it needed some repairs. Ruth. Same thing with like health. Oh god. Did I put these on a different layer? I did. Okay, good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them yet. Just looking at tasty deals, little good savings. Gosh, you know what would be wild? If you could like build your own tablet. Get building a PC, build your own tablet. Modular tablet sounds sick. I feel like the screen part would be the weirdest part if you go for a screen tablet. I've not used a non-screen tablet in a while. I'm sure if push comes to shove, I would be able to adapt again. Don't do enough digital art to justify getting anything super fancy. Just doodle around their X Pen. We get the urge, not often. Yeah, and it still works, you know. Yeah, I started with a non-screen tablet for several years, and it honestly, like, once you got a system going, it works. Want 12 buttons, 2 active areas, 3 knobs. Knobs? I don't think I've seen knobs on a tablet. I remember looking at keyboards, and some of them have knobs, which is kind of cool. There's something about using a volume button knob that's satisfying. Having thoughts here. Scared of a screen tablet because you heard posture makes you hit. I assume bad posture. It depends. Like, here, let me show you. I used a tablet arm. It was not cheap, but then again, mine is a little bit overkill because I used to have a bigger tablet. We got tablet here, right? And it has an arm. Oh, not this short, but yeah. You could tilt it, you can put it up or down, and so you can just like drawing like right here, you know? And if it's like gets too uncomfortable, you can move it around. So, I don't know, this pose is kind of shrimpy. I'm not shrimping, I swear. So yeah, I was like, if you're gonna get it, get an arm. Wacom comes with like a fancy stand. It doesn't come with it. You have to buy it separately, and it's super expensive. I don't think it's worth it. Just get a different arm, and then you can also like, if for some reason you decide to not have that tablet anymore, you can put another monitor on it. So, so yeah, I would definitely, yeah, whereas people are like, ooh, I want to like draw with my iPad on the couch, then you're like, yeah, hella shrimping, because you're like probably cross-legged and whatever. That's a huge tablet. Your iPad's probably not going to be that big. Also, tablets aren't very portable unless you get a whole ass art tablet. Oh yeah, if portability is important, yeah, it used to be very important to me because I like lived out of a suitcase, but luckily I don't anymore. So I just have a nice stationary area. I'm gonna look at references. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like duper duper dupe. Where's the birch trees? Watch streak 5 stream streak. Congrats. Thank you, by the way. Is this new? Like, I remember getting a little alert and being like, share your watch streak, but I feel like I've only just seen like an uptick. Maybe it was like one of those things that they like slowly started adding. Okay, so yeah, it was something they like slowly phased in. Do like a good birch tree. I guess I should have asked. I was like, do you have a favorite tree? Favorite woods? I don't know why these birch tree references are all like summer usually. Some old version doesn't support it? Wait a second. Old versions. Old versions of watch streaks? Is this a good one? This is Adobe stock. I just steal Adobe stock. Yeah, cherry blossoms are great for spring. Yeah, like orange tree, pink tree. I mean, green tree, of course, it's classic, but you know, something special about it being a different color. I might start painting first, then worry about lines. It's been a while since I've done a background piece. Oh no, not a background piece. A nature piece. And like so like used to having to fight like geometric shapes, and I'm like, whoa, I don't have to use geometric shapes here. Alright, bring the colors back. Well, bam, that is bright. My eyes were not used to that anymore. Keep the current lightens for sure. And then we'll see. Temporarily hide the character. Or can I? Yes, there we go. Well, actually, ghostly. So we have sunlight up here. This is a temporary thing, just to have an idea of what's going on. And just start drawing leaves. These are sketch lines. I might hide those or just make them very light. Okay, what's over here? I should separate this. This is temporary, just a placeholder, but still separate it. And I can erase these sketch lines. Feel this color though. Actually, now that I think about it, it's been a while since someone has commissioned me with any sort of nature, so I'm like, yes. Usually been indoor scenes now that I think about it. I do like indoor scenes, but I don't know, just nature. Yeah, because I was like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It was, yeah, I did it too. Actually, that was subconscious. I didn't even realize. Like, outdoors. Oh, one of them's indoors. Yeah, to get back to the autumn nature vibes. I was wondering about making these hills back here. Kind of like a cliff? I don't know. How are we feeling about that? Yeah. Up to you, of course. Literally favorite biome? Okay, sweet. Yeah, color scheme that I've been wanting to do is like a very like blue kind of like this and yellow, because I normally gravitate towards orange. There's some orange here, but I don't know, blue and yellow? Good combo. I'm like literally wearing it right now. That's very dark. I don't like that. Calm down. Caught the vibes perfectly. Thank you. Blue and teal mixed with oranges and yellows are your faves. Great color combo. squeeze another tree here. I feel like I'll flip it. And these trees kind of have going a sideways angle. It's all parallel, it looks a little strange. And I think these ones, the plan was to make them kind of like a foreground. Now here's the kicker. Do maples, I guess it doesn't really matter. Do maples grow close to birch trees? I imagine it's not the wildest thing ever. It's like an arborist gonna come and be like, you're doing that wrong. Though I admit when I see like mushrooms, they're like a giant variety all like in a cluster, and I'm like, that is a little bit more unrealistic. Probably somewhere you'd imagine. Alright. Got the artistic liberties. There's like this video game and it was like, you could collect mushroom seeds. It could have been a mistranslation that wasn't initially made in English. It's like, they're spores. Although there are seeds that are spores, but spores aren't necessarily seeds. Wait. Yeah. Mushroom seed. Mushroom spores aren't seeds, but you can have like orchid spores. Get rid of sketch lines. I kind of like the colors, so I'm just gonna feel it. Feeling my own colors. I gotta hydrate. Are people excited for winter? I usually dread winter, but I don't know, I'm kind of excited for the first time. More excited for, like, events. Things like Friendsgiving and, I don't know, solstice. Cozy times. I think, yeah, the key to surviving winter is to make it as cozy as possible. Someone mentioned that we should normalize keeping lights until March, like Christmas lights, because then it just looks bleak for like 3 more months after Christmas. And I'm like, I agree. I think that would be nice. Oh, do you want autumn to last longer? Same. Very busy till March. We're gonna try to celebrate with friends for sure. Nice. Yeah, the holidays, like, I don't know if this is your situation, but the holidays are always hectic. I used to love the holidays as a kid, and now I'm like, ugh, as an adult, I'm like, ugh. Like, it's nice to spend time with others, but sometimes I'm like, I'm just overwhelmed. I need some chill time. It's amazing how school can shape your, likes and dislikes for certain times of the year. I didn't start liking autumn until I was finally out of school, because I was associated with going back to school, and I was like, screw that. You know what, you get the lights. Usually a Christmas hater by principle. Because I feel like the lights don't have to be strictly Christmas. They do call them Christmas lights. Holiday lights. Because I like it when, like, towns like start decorating their trees, you know, like they put all the like stringy lights around them. It just looks very magical, even if it's not snowing. Holidays this year are pretty low-key non-existent due to moving twice. Oh, moving twice. Yeah, that's a lot. Trying to plan the best you can. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, that sounds, oh, like a lot. I guess if the leaves are farther in the background, they should be probably lighter. Back here. There's these like other yellow leaves here. Actually, I should move those. Technically be back. Big moves. Ooh. Yeah. It's certainly one thing to be like, I am moving to the apartment across the street versus like, I'm gonna change like the entire region. Someone had holiday lights for Halloween, imagine just have them done. Not in the freezing cold is great. True. I've noticed like more people are doing lights for Halloween, like orange lights. It's the vibe. Yeah, I have little fairy lights in this room. It definitely increases the cozy feeling. The magic of lighting. Okay, it's like these leaves. They belong to this tree. Did I do that? What does a maple tree look like? I feel like it's very standard, like trunk-wise. Love the lights, any holiday lights are fine by you, as long as they don't encroach on neighboring holidays too much. True. Getting Japanese maple trees. I go yellow. Yeah, when like things start like taking over another holiday, it's like, stop it. Although I am a firm believer that Halloween decorations are totally fine by whatchamacallit, September. Even late August, honestly. I've actually never seen a Japanese maple in the wild. Hold on. I only see them in like garden settings. What if I type in Japanese maple in the wild? That actually... There are no major holidays before Halloween. Ah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, no clue how a Japanese maple would look in the wild. They're always like in such curated areas. Were they like genetically modified? No. That's why you're a Christmas hater. Stick to December. I thought it was so funny. So our friend group has like a public playlist. So and the friend who hosts the parties was like, if anybody adds Christmas music, I will uninvite you. Like, dead ass, I will uninvite you. And I was like, hilarious. I mean, real, understandable. I would have never even thought to add Christmas music, but I just... They know what they like. After Thanksgiving is fine. Right, yeah. Halloween is keeping Christmas from advancing early this year. I mean, yeah, some stores are like, I don't believe in Halloween anymore. We don't visit those stores. I'm still looking for a Maple reference. Oh, okay, this is like a big one. Copy image. Alright, East. That's very trunky. There's like really skinny ones in the background. This must be... I wonder how old this tree is. Alright, I'm gonna move it onto a different one. Like, I know red maples, like, you know, have their time to shine. Yellow maples also look really nice. I might be biased because we don't get any red maples out here. It's a little sad. Not unless like somebody planted it on their yard or something. Some guy made a movie about Halloween and Christmas. Do tell. What is the plot? Share. You don't have to. Only if you want to. Let's go over that. Yeah, kind of. Oh, the lines actually. Guess they be mixed in. Lost my leaves. Where are my leaves? There we go. I'm gonna miss autumn. We'll definitely have to plan trips back to the East Coast, New England during the autumn after you move. Yeah, that's definitely a bucket list thing for me. I've never been out east during the autumn. One day. I do hear it is peak tourist season, which does sound a little chaotic. But maybe dealing with a tourist is worth it. After all, I will be a tourist myself. I was kind of sad. There would have been the opportunity for me to go out there. Or for Apocalypse. That's the furry convention in Connecticut. Like in October. I almost said December. October. But I had to drop out. I forget why I had to drop out. But yeah. Sad. Partner went to Maine. Partner and you went to Maine right at the end of peak season. Still lovely. Be prepared for a lot of things to be closed after Halloween. Oh, okay. So like they have like season. I mean, like imagine like a pumpkin patch would probably be closed. Save the art. Thank you. Also get a stretch in. Maine seems very quintessential. I also think it's funny because over here we have Portland, Oregon, and they have Portland, Maine. I got so thrown off one time because they were like, new furry convention in Portland, and I was like, oh really? And that's like, no, it's in Maine. I was like, oh, other side of the nation. If you can ever make the trip in autumn, definitely do. Alright. Bar Harbor is basically only a tourist town, so most things are only open from May to the end of October. Oh, okay. Interesting. We have only tourist towns here, but they're just like year-round, I guess. Huh. That's such a weird concept for me. Yeah, I can't think of like a town that like closes down for the season. Howdy demo disc. These leaves are smaller. Gotta keep them. I guess they're the background leaves anyway. Let's see. Background leaves. Maple leaves. I should zoom in here. Still need to visit PNW, be close by-ish for a couple months. Won't be able to travel much due to needing to move again so soon after getting to the West Coast. Someday. Right? Seems like we just like need to both go across country. PlayStation Northwest. That'd be PSW. I do wonder how many people know what PNW stands for outside of the US. Like, on one hand, I feel like Tumblr made it kind of famous, I'm not gonna lie, and Instagram. There's a lot of pretty places. Which is a blessing and a curse. Tourism skyrocketed after, like, social media took over. That leaf doesn't make sense. This place used to just be Lumberjack Town. Should make it Lumberjack spicy. I've never chopped wood in my life. I'm a poser. What did Tumblr do? Tumblr made us get more tourists. Know it as a Canadian, but that's because we know everything about you. That sounds so creepy. We know everything about you. Just looking over from the north. Although Alaska's like, hey. What didn't Tumblr do? I feel like, as far as internet history, I mean, Tumblr's pretty responsible for a lot of things. People still screenshot it and like post it on like Reddit and Imager. Tumblr win for once. Good old Tumblr. People dunk on Tumblr and it's one of the more okay social media sites, right? I think people dunk on it because, I don't know, they're too normie. When Tumblr is not, it's not a normie place. As a Tumblr native, yeah, Tumblr did a lot. Truth. And also, I love how, they could not keep anybody, owning Tumblr, because they're like, yeah, we'll buy it, or it will be an investment for like advertisers, and it's like, no. We don't want to buy your stuff. Love you, Tumblr. Still suck, but not as much as other sites. Yeah. Favorite mainstream website for sure. Social media, that is. Bought for 3 billion, sold for like 20 million. It's a good site. Oh, the tagging system is great. Yeah, anytime I need to find something that I can't find in my own folders, as far as like my artwork, I'm like, sweet, I could just go to the archive, or I could just like use my tags. As far as organization, love it. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something. It might work, it might not. Fill in some big chunks of leaves. Like, these guys are a little bit too spread out. I have to put some in the back. Fix your searching, otherwise peek. Oh yeah, yeah, the searching is wonky. Never actually used Tumblr, but seen it second degree. Yeah, yeah. Reposts. Y'all hear the Vines coming back? Only reason why I know that is because there's a meme for it. It was like a comic, and it was like, Vine's coming back, and they're like, open the gate! And then it was like, but it's Jack Dorsey, who's the person who originally owned Twitter, and they're like, close the gate! And they're like, but he's not gonna allow AI. Open the gate a little. Okay, this is kind of working. To clean it up though. Messy. I think, I don't know, I heard this from Bandito, that he's gonna call it D-Vine, like D-E-V-I-N-E. I don't know about that. Yeah, the open the gate little meme, it's great. Alright, I was looking a little foggy. Might make the blue a little bit more potent. Gotta make it pop. Be watching you, Vine, for better or worse. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna try to make it so AI content doesn't appear, but with so much AI content popping up on TikTok and like YouTube Shorts, that same thing with like Instagram, that would be very nice to have something that's not so AI saturated. Dark. Well. Love how short vines were so everything, don't show, don't tell, like most shorts and TikToks. I think, yeah. I was never on Vine. I just saw like reposts, compilations. So I don't remember much. How many seconds was it? It was very short. 6-second videos. Oh, there we go. I feel like they might make it longer, because I feel like TikTok, like pretty much all the short form content have moved. They like made them up to like a minute. I think in some cases YouTube did it up to 3 minutes. They realized they could put more ads. Hey, for pigeons. There are 2 packs of processed cheddar. What? I mean, cheddar does last quite a while, especially if it's processed. Love that you just came in with that. Got some cheddar happening. What happened to the guy that backflipped into the Krispy Kreme sign? No one will ever know. Some cheese lasts a while. I feel like fresh mozzarella, once you open it, like 3 days, 2 days. Always there when you open the fridge. What happened? You're just like, I'll just buy it and be like, yeah, I'll get to it one day. Ooh, smoked Gouda is a good one. Also lasts a while, if I recall correctly. No, actually doesn't. Once you open it, I've had my Gouda go bad. It's a very dry cheese, though. Eating low-sodium diet at your house? Craving the salty stuff. I guess cheddar is kind of salty. Gotta preserve it. No, it's just rough. I feel like I could say goodbye to sugar for a bit, but salt? Ooh, that's trickier. New keyboard, no worries at all. I totally understand that. Even changing the keycaps for me makes it, like, weird. A charcuterie board. Charcuterie. I don't even know how to say it. Apparently my subtitles recognize what I was saying though, so I count that as a win. I like this color, but I'll have to make the character darker in order to make it pop. Very confuses you. Like milk, cheese, ice cream, buttermilk, G, G, whipped cream from a cow's teat. True, true. Who decided that? Actually, we're not gonna get into that. Never mind. That's a slippery slope. Regrets. Alright. Might as well start lighting. So, Aaron, I have a question. So you said it was wavy hair? As far as... Oh, I got rid of my reference here. Let me see if I can find it. So you know how I don't have curly hair, so I'm kind of a noob at this. But how they have, like, the chart, they're like, this is 2A curly hair, this is 2B, 2C, 3A, etc., etc. Do you have a curly type? Super wavy. Because yeah, sometimes looking at IRL references is a little easier to translate. Because yeah, like right now we have a little bit of waves, but a lot of the waves could just technically be caused by the breeze. So gotta wave it up a little more. I shall hydrate in the meantime. Probably the least, 2A? Alright. Second Amendment. No, I'm just kidding. If it was short, it'd be ringlets. Isn't it so long, the weight of it pulls into more of a wavy form? Okay, I have this picture. Let me see. Right from clipboard. Is this accurate? There's one that's slightly less. Pretty similar. Alright, cool. I'll use this as a reference. Thank you for the feedback. Scooch this over here. Straight above the shoulders. Alright. Keep that in mind. Yeah, because I noticed, yeah, up here, kind of, there's like the straight anime hair. But the one on the right is super close. Longer parts. Okay. Got nuance or curly hair in French. I mean, I guess we kind of have nuance. I mean, the word frizzy, you know? It's not really like a compliment though, is it? Yeah, the bands and short pieces. Milk isn't a liquid. Colloid? Colloid? I think I said it right the second time, according to Google. Very anime pilled. Can't seem to check. No, we like the anime hair. It's great. But also good variety, because we don't see a lot of characters with curly hair. Bangs. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think I've done like maybe 2 or 3 commissions with curly hair. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if some people are just like, I'll just give it my furry a little tuft. so it doesn't really get curly. Now maybe 3 now. Love curly hair, just can't manage it since it would take a lot of product to make the curls stay in your hair. Ah. It's so funny because like sometimes like you meet people with straight hair and they're like, oh, I wish I had curlier hair, and then vice versa. People are all about amendments, but after 1 and 2 they get really random and specific. Yeah, they're sometimes written weirdly. Definitely a little bit outdated. So milk is from a creature. It is a colloid. A nut milk is a liquid. Ah, that makes sense. Moses can't house soldiers. Right, that one. I remember, I learned something about it and then I promptly forgot about it. That's my knowledge on it. Just trying to remember what size this is. 20? Quarter. Okay. Language. Such a nuanced thing. Right. I think I'll start with the sweater first. I always start with the face, and then I'm like, it's the least detailed part. Because I spent too much time on the other things afterwards. Actually, this needs to go on a different layer. Oh, wrong color. Oh yeah, British English. Yeah, that makes sense. Before we change things up. I say we, like I was there. I ain't even fully American. No daylight between the two Englishes? Daylight? I mean, it's an interesting phrase. I've actually never heard that. There's no daylight between it. English is such a silly language, you'll understand why most of the world says it's the hardest language to learn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard something the other day. So it was like, English is, what do they say now? Oh, I see why this was the wrong color. They're like, English is what the Vikings came up with in order to talk to Germans. For daylight? Yeah. Do explain how it works as a phrase. 86% opossum? Hey, you're winning. I don't think anybody did the possum count yet. I before E, except after C? Strange rules. Oh, I wasn't trying to change the percentage. I was wondering if I could implement it into StreamerBot. Howdy. But yeah, no, I feel like the diminishing returns would be, like, too tricky. We are getting ads soon. Loads. Only 30% shark and 36% possum. Daylight in the sense of distance. There's no daylight between you and I on this issue. We both like Tumblr. There is no distance. Yeah, I haven't heard that. That's interesting. Can't be done. But you can increase the minimum. Yeah, it used to be the minimum, but then I was like, nah. It's funny when people get 1%. It's funny when I get 1%. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna take a break. we'll be back. It'll be 3 minutes. Yeah. Alright. Add jump scare warning. Alright, welcome back. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Free from ad jail. Alright, I feel like I missed something. Let's see. Suppose, imagine a crack so thin even sunlight can't pass through? Interesting. I want to know where that originated. Hold on a second. Was it daylight between? Really on images. Might get all weird. Oh, thank you for the follow. Origin. Exact origin isn't clear, according to this AI overview. Eh, alright. Yeah, I don't... Who knows where that came from? Mystery. I don't know how I managed to never hear it from anybody. Alright. Got the hoodie. There were those gloves, correct? The hand is gonna look a little bit different. No daylight is a new word. Yeah, it looks so interesting. Huh. I was gonna say, I was like, maybe it's a Canadian saying. I don't know. It didn't say anything of that sort when I looked it up. Nice warm mittens. Nice thing is that mittens, I mean, paws already kind of look like mittens. And then like a tumbler. Ah, tumbler. Like, honestly, I knew about the website Tumblr before I realized that a tumbler was a container for like hot beverages. I was at school and one of my classmates was like, my Tumblr, and I was like, huh? What? And they're like, yeah, that's what it's called. And I was like, oh, I am so internet pilled. Oh, they are normally called that. Yeah, a thermos. Yeah, thermos is what I was used to. But yeah, no, I felt very silly. That was totally on me being internet pilled. Because some of them have like a little silver thing on top. The chronically online possum. Tumblr always gets autocorrected to Tumblr. Interesting. I would have thought the opposite. Now you get a hint of like the sleeve on the other side. Hanging out there. Scarf. Maybe like put a little piece right there. It's just like the scarf is got the little, I was gonna call it a handle. That is not right. The other part of the scarf, you know? I feel like, wait, let me check the reference. Hey, welcome back. Okay, yeah. Pockets usually go all the way to the hem. So either make the hem taller or the pocket longer. I trim it. I'm not... Erase. Some of the pockets kind of like fold out. The material's like kind of scrunched. Here's the funny part. I was like, would there be a like a hole for the tail to go through, but I was like, no, then people, that wouldn't make sense, because then you'd have to like buy a hoodie that fits your tail, so you just probably just scrunch it up in there. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, once you get to French, that's different. Probably new owner of Vine is old Twitter CEO. I didn't know they were besties. Yeah, I mean, I know, yeah, with the comic, we knew it was Jack Dorsey, that's why we're like, close the gate! But I didn't know they were besties. I thought they were like frenemies at best. Oh hey, Shy Hermit Crab. Almost back after the move. Yeah, bad hotspot connection, but your audio's not working for some reason. Oh, that's weird. Oh wait, I realize... I realize you probably can't hear me then. I was like, there's closed captions, but that might be on desktop. Let me just write that down. I'll just say hello. It's duck cold? Why? Yeah, when he's opposed to AI, yeah, that's weird. Like I said, I don't know about them being besties, but who knows? Some people become besties for strange reasons. Supposedly no AI is allowed, so they can use Vine to train AI. Oh, alright. Well, we're closing the gate now. Close the gate. Exactly. Alright. Went through a little roller coaster with that one. Let me draw the tail first before I commit to any hem stuff here. Something off about that. Remove that. Actually, no. Maybe keep that. I think it's fine. Can't wait till the AI bubble pops. You won't see AI anywhere near companies. I know, I know. It's gonna be an interesting time. All these short-term goals. God. True, true. It's cannibalizing itself. Alright, reason. Want this little piece to stick out a little bit more. Oh, and we erased everything. No, that wouldn't make sense. Erase. Medieval gate meme, but you add his last comment from the third panel. Exactly. We're back to keeping the gate closed. Nah, I'm good. Erasing, erasing. Went too far. Yeah, close that gate. Keep that gate closed. Okay, I'm like sweating over this tiny detail. Little point. Maybe not. no. Okay. Overthinking it. A little bit of a hint of glasses. I don't know if this is gonna be in the lines. Sometimes to keep the colors, I might have to change it. Put that on a different layer. Ah, gotta hydrate. Oh, I forgot to refill my water. Okay. I have enough. Maybe until next ad break. Oh, I forgot to check my possum counter. 42. A answer to the universe and life and everything. $79. Pretty good, it's pretty good. Should name this glasses before I forget. And line art. We got the snoot. The elusive 0%. We did it. You did it. It's ouch, but also like amazing. No one has gotten that before. Shoot, why is my connection to chat going away? Okay, we're back. That was weird. The anti-possum crest. Yeah, I was wondering for the longest time if it was possible. But I've never seen it, so I don't know. Congrats for finding it for the first time. I feel like, yeah, it is 0 to 100. I was just like, because I never seen it, I was like, is it broken? Will it ever happen? We finally got it. You did it. Congrats. I don't know. Have 0 and 100, duke it out, see the true winner. I was like, no one got 100% today, so no fighting yet. Everyone place your bets. Actually, I think if you just do commands, not the list. I don't know if it's plural or not. But this Nightbot. What the heck, Nightbot? No, I don't have any commands on Nightbot. Stream elements, there we go. Manifesting 3 raids in a row to fight 100. Like, there might be some random commands in there that I just forgot about. I was like losing my mind because my commission command, or my commission timer wasn't going off. I did not realize that it was turned off. Like in Stream Elements, they give you a little checkbox. They're like, do you want this to run offline or online? And I accidentally unchecked online. You have audio, A. Welcome back, Shy Hermit Crab. 3 raids in a row. 111. Just as he was raiding out. Oh, the timing. Like, congrats, but also like, dang. That's also kind of rough. I feel like, I don't know, it would be handy if there was a raid thing, like, no, actually, if there's like a way you could turn it off, you can turn off raids, but you'd have to remember to turn them back on later. I don't know. Okay, so this is the hair. Just the hair. I go back to the reference. 100 people rate is scary. Yeah, that is a little terrifying. I wouldn't know what to do. Just be like, hello. Alright, back to drawing. Pop the reference over here. Gonna sound random? Alright. Okay, alright, I have another hair question. So, I think I got this tuft. I think this tuft is too short, now that I'm looking at the reference. Let me cut it. I think it would go past the scarf, right? It would be like all the way down here, I guess. Does that look more correct? I'll redraw it. I won't just like drag it, but just to get an idea. Yeah, kind of like the chin draw length, maybe. Just a little bit more here. I'm gonna make it skinnier at the top. Looks good? Alright, sweet. Very handy to have the commissioner in chat. English claim from Angles. Anglis. Nordic people from modern day Norway. Yeah, hence the Viking joke. After Latin-speaking Roman Empire withdrew England, left it to their own devices. Were a bunch of Celtic people. None of the medieval ages, England was invaded by the French Normans. Yeah, that's why it's like such a funky mix. Having the commissioner watch your every move. Yeah, English is, it's something. I will say. Definitely, there's so much still to learn for me. That's the tricky thing about being multilingual, is that you're like kind of a master of none to a certain extent, unless you like really stat into it. Love being able to watch the process. Hope I'm being helpful. No, this is super helpful. Yeah, thank you for being here. And thank you so much for the commission. Say English is 5 languages in the trench coat? 100%. Alright. Okay, we got the hair. Name for it. Not to mention the German kings they had, introducing German to nobility. Yeah. It definitely helps that you already stream. I actually haven't streamed any of my commissions until I think I've only streamed 2 commissions. There's Dante's, which was earlier this year, the owl, the were owl, and I think this is barely the second one. Yeah, because sometimes I get a commission on a non-stream day, and depending how quickly I could get it done, I'm just like, well, we're doing it now. Second. Got lucky, yeah. Yeah, and if it's a commission that I'm like oh, there was so much like perspective work involved, and I'm just gonna have to like, gonna be like really boring for me trying to figure out how it's working in a 3D space. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna not stream that because I'm just gonna be pulling my hair out. I'm not sure. I'll get back to the bangs. Worry about that later. What is this little hair tuft thing called again? It's like, I know the word aho is in it. It's like the Japanese term for anime characters, little thing. I mean, the unfortunate thing is aho means like idiot. Sometimes my brain reads it as ahegao, which is something completely different. Let's say the raw artistic process. It is raw here. That sounds wrong. Mega. The Megaloverse. Ahoge. Ahoge. Okay. Ahoge? Not ahegao. Like, you dropped the ahoge, not the ahegao, please. Alright, ears. Yeah, it is nice when there's like things that are similar in different languages. Like, not yesterday. Last stream, I remember we were looking up what pink was in Swedish, because we're like, well, what is the blue high is the blue shark, the blaja, as some people say it. But yeah, what would be a pink high? It was rosa, which is just pink also in Spanish. I don't know. Yeah, ajo's garlic in Spanish. It's really easy to remember. Yeah, there's some words. I mean, like, it's spelled differently, but like baka for idiot in Japanese sounds like vaca, which is cow in Spanish. Very different. Yeah, I have no idea how rosa came to be in Swedish. Let me see. Yeah, then there's like pinku in Japanese. Oh, maybe it does come from French. Who knows? Wait, what is it in Latin? What is pink in Latin? Did it even exist? Because, like, I remember colors have been weird. Look how many borrowed word Japanese uses. Yeah, made it a little bit easier to learn. Yeah, where did we get pink from? Good question. I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I think I might redraw the ears. They need to be fluffier. This is a funky angle. Revisit ears at a later point. This one's fine over here on the right, but on the left, Gotta enhance it. I'll remember. Dog. Yeah, I'm like, either like, I don't know, dog. No. Bread in Japanese comes from a Portuguese word, which is also in Spanish. Pan, P-A-N. So, if you're ever starving in Japan for some reason, you're like, I need bread. Pan. Oh. Old English word. One old dark dog breed. That was a lot of alliteration. Dark dog. Wait, no. It wasn't alliteration. Just dark dog. My dyslexia flipped the B around to look like a D. Yeah, that's how my brain works. Wow, today I learned some Japanese. That's my mid-skill. I know very entry-level Japanese. Don't ask me for complicated words. Wait, really? I swear I looked it up. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, they borrowed it. Okay, but for some reason they went with pan. How the heck do you... I don't know what the Enya looking thing on the A is. I don't know how to read Portuguese. A sound. It's an O? Pow. Like pow? Wait. No, we can... We have the technology. I can just feed this through the, whatchamacallit. It's funny that they simplified it to pan, which is just in Spanish then. Let me see. Google Translate. Portuguese. Elemento P.
Boom.
Boom?
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, I don't know. We have the technology. Portuguese is so tricky. The accent marks is what throws me off. Oh, Japanese word or character of the day. I just realized that. I don't know, is there any requests? Any simple words that I might be able to? Otherwise, I'll just throw one out there. I always feel like I picked the simplest ones and everyone's like, we already knew that. Oh wait, I can do shark. Shark. Safin. Let me double check that. Safin. Inku Safin. Help. I can think of save me. Tasukete. Onegai. Nah, here we go. Shark. It's like S-A-F-I-N. What did I say? Oh, Same. Wait, what the fuck is Safin? I totally forgot. Same. Okay, I forgot. Same. I got it wrong. I swear there's a word called that was Safin, but I forgot. Same. Pinku Same. Alright, there we go. We got Pink Shark. We got Tasukete. Help. I wonder, I mean, yeah, like I said, it kind of technically means like save me. So I don't know if help is correct there. It's almost time for the Balkan. Wait, what is that? Developed a number of roasts in Portuguese as someone who really knows Spanish. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna try to make this curlier. Draw some waves here. Wait, no, let's do a different pencil. So just for reference, I'm not gonna... We'll see how we go from here. I have to revisit. Oh, I see. That's what you meant. That kind of joke. Yeah, I've heard some, and I'm like, some of them are just like downright rude, and I'm like, y'all got something against Portuguese? Let me see. Let me try a different brush. Hairbrush. Ah, hairbrush. Last one only applies to Portuguese. Giant straw and hay goat is put up in Sweden. It is routinely burned down and otherwise destroyed. Oh yeah, that thing. No idea what it was called. Apparently Brazilians make fun of Portuguese. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's kind of like a lot of Latin America makes fun of Spain Spanish. I mean, if your place got colonized, I feel like you get that right a little bit, you know? It's supposed to be destroyed, to be clear. We don't talk about vosotros here. I'm just kidding. It's a different way to, for those who don't know, there's different Spanish depending on what country you're from, and one of them uses a different way to say like us, we. But believe if it isn't destroyed, it's bad luck for the upcoming year. Oh. So like if it rains, it's like damn. Damn, we messed up. Oh, the hair's supposed to be longer. A little too short. I made it too short. Crunch. Ah, digital art. English be like, you. Only you. The perks, yeah. Honestly, one of the major reasons why I don't take traditional commissions, because I'm like, I'm gonna mess it up, and I can't fix it. Unless it was like an acrylic painting, but even then, woof. Gosh, how much would I even charge for an acrylic painting? I have to deal with shipping and everything? Too much. Alright, we got some curls here. We'll see how it translates to lines in a bit. We got like two things going on here. Oh, thanks for the follow. We got a little bit of wind movement, which makes things into a slightly different shape. And then we got the curls. Wiki has a whole chat of all the times it lived and be destroyed. Like the one year, a guy in a Santa outfit destroyed it by shooting it at it with with fire arrows. That's pretty epic. Not gonna lie. Europe has some pretty cool, like, winter traditions. Regionalism. Hear that from Portuguese and Brazilians often feels like the other is speaking a different language. Hmm. Oh, fundamentally different grammar. Interesting. So it's like, yeah, dialect at that point, I guess. What we doing? Got some curls. Another guy just took it to his backyard when asked about it. He was pretty much like, what giant straw goat? What do you have there? A milkshake? I should make more characters with long hair. I think I'm just lazy. But it's really fun. And pretty to have long hair. More furries need long hair. And like more furries need glasses. I am the decider on this. Everyone listen to me. The last major romance language you haven't tried? Yeah. I feel like they'll all bleed together after a while though. It's the tricky part. Language maxing. It's very entertaining. I recommend to take a gander at the chart. Alright, I'll have to put a little marker here to remember. Long hair is a chore, both IRL and in art, but it's so worth it. True, true. I have only had super long hair when I was like 3 years old. And then my mom cut it all off, and then I was like, well dang, I don't want to go through that effort. Yep. So I've shaved my head like twice, because I've just been like, ah, hair. Your mom cut all of yours off when you were 5 and cried, so never again. Yeah, it's... I don't know why parents are like, I'm not gonna let you have any autonomy over your hair. You don't get to decide. And it's like, come on. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna shade it to see. She didn't feel like brushing it. Ah. Jeez. Parents. Right, I'm gonna color it to like get a vague idea of what the shape is, because I might have to add some new things. I'm already looking here, I'm like, feels like it needs a little bit more shape over here. It looks great so far. Thank you. Probably not gonna go Like fix all the little like close the lines. Just gotta see the shape of it. Just what art is. A bunch of shapes. It's stubborn. You know what? I don't know if it's just from the area of Mexico I'm from. We just say burro, which means like donkey, because donkeys are stubborn. At least that's what the donkey lore says. What if like donkeys are like actually not stubborn and we're just giving them a bad name? When despicable of me. Burro's butter, but I said almost said battalion in Italian. Ask me the burro. Alright, there's something funky going on here. Fix that. Got too wild. Yes, I still need to draw a cowboy hat for my VTuber. Probably just like a little PNG. One day, one day. I mean, a cowboy hat would be funny. Apparently, Spain is responsible for bringing cattle over to the US. So, like, yeah, cowboys kind of originated because of Spain, but then it was like mostly like natives and Mexicans who were cowboys. Yeah, I remember in one stream, somebody mentioned, oh yeah, horses, yeah. The buckaroo is like a weird version of vaquero, which means cowboy in Spanish. It's like, what? It's been years I have not known that. Buckaroo. That's funny because you read a TV tropes page on films confusing blending Spanish and Latin America for Westerns. Wait. Like... I don't get it. What aspect were they blending? Like saying that it was both? I don't know. I feel like there needs to be more of a transition up here. Straight to curlier. I have to... Let me see. Might bring the sketch back. Might revisit that later. Might have to even this out a little bit more at the bottom too. Keep it for now. Okay, so what do we have lined here? A problem for future me. 100%. Future Spicy, they might be a little bit upset, but you know what? That ain't me right now. Like when they have Hispanic dude slash setting in a film, they use a mix of things in Western cowboy films that are Latin American, but also Spain, even if the film takes place in Mexico. A lot of blending going on. I mean, but to a certain extent, there was also a lot of blending going on IRL. Yeah, my favorite thing, like, first of all, the term spaghetti western is amazing. It's implying, well, not implying, it is the genre of westerns that were made by a lot of Italians at the time. And I know there's one film, I don't know if there's like a whole genre of it. In Japan, they did some westerns, but they call them ramen westerns, which I think is hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then like, yeah, we throw in the, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, throw in the Italian to that mix. Yeah, a lot of blending going on. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what majority of films were made by, Western films were made by Italians. But, yeah. Spain's interior is near desert climate. Oh yeah. That'd be cool to visit Spain one day. They have like really cool geography. Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, the churros coming from Spain. A little bit different. You dip them in chocolate rather than it having filling. I don't know, I can see both being good. I mean, both being good. I've had the ones with filling. If I can see dipping it in chocolate being also a good thing. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, this is the same size. Initially when I drew, I was like, wait a second, that's the lines look too thin. I think you could say they were Mexican style churros. Oh, wait a second. The... Huh. Yeah, churros. Might remove the tuft. Let's see. There's something funky going on here. Another thing to revisit. Should not be talking about treats. Yeah, right. Foodstuffs. Not gonna lie, yeah, because we talked about churros a couple streams ago, I was like, I need to go to the bakery. Easily influenced. The panaderia. Something that blew my mind when I visited Italy, they have like late night bakeries. Like they would be open at like 10 p.m. I think they would be open even later. I was like, what? Why isn't this a thing in the US? Bread all day, please. This was a city specifically, so that probably has something that influences it, but I don't know. My sketch and my what I filled in has conflicting things. I have to go back and fix it. Yeah, I'm like, why is it normalized that... I guess there's 24-hour diners. Not here, though. Ooh, dinner. Heck yeah. The boulangerie. I don't know if I said that wrong. Where did you get that from? The odd one out. What is it? Etymology? Yeah, sometimes it's like, where did that come from? And I feel like internet words definitely threw a loop on word origins. Werewolves and vampires also hang out. Hell yeah. We are all inclusive here. Oh yeah, I was just seeing if I pronounced it correctly. I didn't check my subtitles if it registered it. And there's etnomology? The study of bugs? Or is that I don't know. It sounds similar. Show up with some bug facts. Alright, sketch gone. Yeah, I know that, but I was like, how do you put the mology in? Entomology? All the ology. Here's the thing that drives me wild. Why is astrology not astronomy? You know? No. Why isn't it vice versa? Like, you'd think, astrology, the study of the stars, but no, it's like... It's still the study of the stars, but in a very different way. Hmm. Let me make some notes here. Has no fixed ending. I don't know what you mean by that. If you start throwing out grammar terms, I'm like, whoop. I'm out. I'm like, I'm a weird case of I learned by listening, less so by the book. Oh, okay. Ah, but chemistry and physics. Okay, I see. Just throwing some variety in there, you know? Alright, I'm gonna color pick, and then we'll change some things up. If we get rid of the hair... Okay, we might still be able to do that. Oh, okay, that might just be another, what do you call it? 5 languages in a trench coat going on. Wait a second. Why is this all the way up here? Yeah, exactly. I'm just I'm just confused as to what's the deal with astronomy versus astrology. You'd think, I'm studying astrology at school. Okay. No. It's different. Maybe the star charts got to it first. Welcome to the chemistology. Thank you, local word nerd. In the parallel universe, we'll be taking chemistology. Like, it hurts to say chemistology. Maybe that's why we're like, no. That sounds awful. Don't do that. Oh yeah, there's gonna be ads soon. I forgot. It's already time. Oh, the time flies. Alright, y'all. There you go. Refill my water. I'll be back. Ad. Go. Alright, we are back. Right. That was coloring. guess the sleeve over here would be a slightly different color, but and an orange scarf, I think it was. Wait, I'll look at my notes. Ah, I closed them. Back. Orange scarf and mittens. Okay. Borrow this orange real quick. I'll go with the lighter one. I never really thought to match my mittens with my scarf. Got some fashion going on here. And again, I mostly just wear black, so I guess it does kind of match anyway. I'm always like, maybe I should add more color to my wardrobe, and I'm like, nah. Sometimes black, dark blue, gray are good colors. Also, sometimes it's like hard to find, like especially like I really like screen printed t-shirts. I feel like black is the default for a lot of them. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to do a lot of color modifying. It's actually working really well with the background. When I have the scarf go over the hair, I will ask the commissioner. I think might make more work for me at this point, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Tumbler was also supposed to be teal, and I think I'll give it a silver top because I have a lot of tumblers do. Say the commissioner as if they're some kind of eldritch entity that needs to be appeased. I mean, the appeasing part is real. It is their money, but not so much the eldritch entity. Yeah, because I was like, out of I only have one commission that I'm like, you will get no no reviews. Like, I try to make it cheap and quick. Still sick? Oh, I didn't even know you were sick. Dang. It's that time. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I was glad it didn't last like 2 weeks, how for me usually it takes like 2 weeks for recovery. But geez, still not fun. Wait. Hoster? What do you mean 4 pigeons? Noodle soup makes it hard to type. No worries. Wait, I have a question. I just noticed something. Are these markings down here? They're very light. The, kind of a, like, white and a very light tan. Oh, okay, I see. I have no idea. I know very little about, like, eldritch horror stuff. I think they're markings. But I'm like, I don't know how... Don't think you mentioned it before, but it's one of those things you think you did when you vibe out. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you just think something very hard and you're like, yeah, I said that out loud. Or out loud, whatever the chat equivalent is. I wrote that down. Kind of. Just white socks. Gloves. No specific pattern. Okay. Also, do you have any preference on whether the hair goes over or under the scarf? Speaking of gloves, maybe it doesn't need mittens. Definitely over. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm changing it to a different color. Yeah, it wouldn't be that big of a change because, like I said, paws already kind of look like mittens. Alright. I will change the color now, and then I'll reline it a little bit so it looks less, I don't know, clothy. Whoa, how did we end up all the way over here? Get back here. Sometimes I wish this tablet had a touch screen zoom in feature, but sometimes I'm like, it might actually be more annoying to accidentally zoom in and out. One of the legs is thinner than the other. I'm gonna fix that. Like, distance-wise, technically one would be like that, but... Where the heck did it go? Come back. That's weird, it just disappeared. Okay. Try this again. Gonna use orange as a temporary color. See how wide it is. Yeah, okay. A little bit thinner. Crunch it up over here. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then we got this color. I think it's very light, so I might try to darken it to make it a little bit more obvious, but we'll keep it for now. I mean, unless you really like the subtleness. Look on hands. Hands? Wait a second. I think the hands are a different color. I have to clarify on that. Temporarily put this here. Yeah, super light. We need to darken it, feel free. Okay. Quick question on the hands. It looks like it's this tan color, and then so yeah, would it be whiter or tanner? Just to get it accurate. They can be white for this. Okay. Yeah, alright. Delete that part. And we're back. New water, new me. Once you get the full persona ref sheet, they'll be white. Alright. And we'll start with white here. Then we'll add the markings. Chemoology. It is easier to say. Better than whatever the other one was. Right, I was gonna fix the ears. A future spicy deal. No, I won't. Not yet. Take care of the bangs first. Wait a second, is this? Oh, this is going over the lines. Aha, okay. I made an Irish possum character. It was Charlie O'Possum. That's very cute. Every once in a while I get some flack for just using the word possum. Sometimes get some purists being like, hey, it's not technically correct. I don't care. The dictionary says it's like, as long as you're not being scientific about it, fine. I feel like a genius for coming up with that pun. Do like the opossum puns. It's like the alt universe where 11 doesn't exist. Instead we have 1E1. I hate how that sounds. No. Elf. What is it in Latin? We also have a... Yeah, it seems like we like the E's. Right. The ears. How could I forget? Wait, no, we have to do the... I already forgot what it's called. Yahoge? I don't know. I need another strand here. Oh. Oof. Hold on there. Nope. I gotta keep that in mind. I'll say what I want. No, I'm just kidding. Ahoge. Ahoge. What does the ge mean? I'll just look it up. I know with ahegao, gao means face. Foolish hair. Yeah, gao or cow. That's a strange thing. With Japanese, sometimes, like, some words get... I don't know if you call them letters. Get swapped out. So, like, the cow and gao, they both sound similar. But you, like, spell them differently sometimes. Ge? Kaminoke means hair. But maybe it's like a... like a shortened version? We have the kanji. Get to the root of it. Kanji for fool, ahe. Okay, yeah. So hair does... The kanji does go into it somehow. Because... Yeah, okay, it's just a weird version of hair. Shorthand, yeah. Alright, so let me see if I can just remember. Ahoge. Templates number? Yeah. Makes it easier. I actually have it shaded out. I kind of... The hair isn't as bothering me as much. Nah, it still needs a little bit of oomph. Hey, thanks for the follow. Do 11 and 12? Oh yeah, 12 is special. Oh, that was the wrong color. I have a really random question. How, for those with PCs, how do y'all clean yours? I've heard, thank you for the follow. I've heard, like, a lot of people say use the, what's that, the compressed air, but some people are like, that's not good. Don't use that. Like, can put nasty stuff in your PC. It's that time. And I'm like, ugh. Winterstat, what's that? Sounds like a brand. Oh, cleaning up the disk. No, like, physically cleaning it. Compressed air. Okay. I have a... It's like an air gun. People say it works. I'm, like, afraid of just blasting it too hard and moving components that I'm not supposed to. Y'all. We don't have to talk about Spanish grammar. You can have more than one can air. When one is too cold, you switch to another can? Make sure to never angle it. Yeah, I also hate aerosols too. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because the other option is going in with, like, what I did earlier was going with a little what do you call those? I want to say pipe cleaner, but that's totally wrong. What the heck is the cotton swab? Right? Yeah. It's just, like, very tedious. You know what? Maybe that is... I have to get, like, a freaking... I have to make a little turntable for this PC, because it's so annoying to move it around. DIY projects. The ozone hole? Oh, is that because I said I don't like aerosols? This is an empty layer. Oh, it isn't. Oh, okay, it says the silver there. What did happen to the ozone hole? Like, rumor has it that it sealed up. Did it really? Started to close some time ago. Because aerosols back in the day used CFCs, Jesus, a chemical which breaks down the protective ozone layer around the hole and accumulated around the north and south poles. Right, because, like, the fashion, a lot of people use hairspray, right? What else? What other aerosols were people using? Gosh, for once, I know. Wow. Do y'all not air out both of your PCs at the same time? Yeah, no, Bandito, I actually built Bandito's PC afterwards. Yeah, no. Bandito has a room which gets way more dust, and I'm like, oh, every time I see him, like, oh, I've gotta clean it, gotta clean it. The damage is done, so it takes a while to heal. Yeah, I imagine so. Like, I was weirdly, for a while, thinking, I was like, I feel like, I don't know, the protection got even worse because I used to never get sunburnt. But maybe it's just, like, accumulation of getting sunburnt. I mean, not getting sun exposure enough. Now I get sunburnt all the freaking time. I don't know what's wrong. Like, my skin's pretty dark, so I got melanin, but it's like, nah, I'm not gonna protect you anymore. Listen to scientists? Insanity. Bandito mention. Special, not even guest appearance, special mention. Alright, we gotta make these ears fluffier. I'm gonna look at references. Unless you're suntanning in northern Canada, Russia, or Antarctica, you wouldn't be under the ozone hole. Okay. It's just, yeah, just my skin's bad now. Rip. Gotta actually remember to reapply sunscreen. Ugh. What the heck? Stay inside. Die of depression because of lack of vitamin D. Oh my god, it's a burly raptor! Thank you for the raid. Stay inside, take vitamin D. Yeah, it seems to be the way to go. How are y'all? Can we get a shout out for Burly Raptor? Amazing 3D artist. Yeah, Burly, if you wanna drop a link, something either you worked on today or on a different time, show off them arts. Feel free. Not my raid message, but we'll go with it. Hope you are doing well. If you have to do any like post-stream self-care, please do so. Love your avatar. Thank you. We're a possum over here. And yeah, do furry 2D art. Maybe one day 3D art, but 2D art. Oh, it's the that's cool. I can't show, I can only show a still of it, but it moves. So y'all, click the link. Right. It was like your noir environment. That's really cool. Beautiful art as well. Thank you. Yeah, no. So yeah, if you click the link, you can see it in GIF form. Why is it mirrored? Oh, because my canvas is mirrored. You know, just a thing that artists do. They keep flipping their canvases over and over again. Did a little render of your snake soda. Ooh, very nice. I just realized I said the exact same thing that Aaron said. Ooh, very nice. Same brain cell. Yeah, I won a little raffle too from Burly. Got a pink shark. But yes, do check out the art and the stream link. Thank you so much for the raid. The still image is so underwhelming. I'm sorry. It can't play GIFs. Let's judge loudly. Also, I just realized the eyes. Spooky. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Oh yeah, were you gonna like upload it to, what is it, Warudo? I know very little about 3D spaces, so forgive me if I'm getting all this wrong. Did he show you the avatar base? You were you were like wearing it. I don't know how do you say that. It was the grayscale burb, right? I thought the Borat sound real. All right, we got a link. Amazing. Cuties, a bunch of them. We don't have the grayscale one, but that could easily be fixed. Bam, grayscale. Love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I was like, have you done non-bird bases? I'm just curious. You know, for science. Or do you have a shop now that I think about it? Oh, first public avatar base. I see. Well, keep us posted. Yeah, currently working on this little autumn commission. I say little. Oh yeah, the wizard staff asset. Do some good rendering? Yeah. Got the skills. Right, I was gonna look up ox ears. Wanted to give this a little bit more fluff than whatever I got going on. I feel like the ears are so funny, because especially since critters like move their ears back, move their ears forward. No consistency. We love the fluff. Trying to get into rendering. It's a good way to show off your work, gets attention on social media. Nice. Make things look good. Yeah. Have to keep posting and be like, I exist, I swear. Oh, interesting. I'm like trying to look up a reference here, but like how to draw a fox link? Not exactly what I'm looking for. Let me see. Okay, wait. Look at the reference. Big floofy ears. Oh, I'll crack this code one day. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the hair reference, okay. Maybe... I'm still kind of stumped. You know what? We'll, color this ear back here. This one's fine. I have no beef with this one. Oh. Maybe I should turn this. Right now the ears are pinned back. Maybe they're too pinned back. Pencil. What were we talking about before? It was very random. Oh, right. The ozone layer. That's what we're talking about. You know, just lighthearted topics. When 3 oxygens get together, they do funky shit. I mean, it's really weird because, like, on one hand, it's like, go touch grass, but on the other hand, it's like, the sun is out there and it's bad for you. I guess apply copious amounts of sunscreen. Oh, I like this better. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. This over here. That over there. I was like, we're talking about social media earlier. I was like, I feel like the most popular one is Blue Sky. We're briefly talking about Tumblr. Good old Tumblr. I've actually been having like the least luck on Blue Sky. It's been easier to grow on like Mastodon. Depends on who you ask, that is true. Yeah, because I was like, as far as the Fediverse Mastodon area, I feel like it's mostly programmers, which is a good chunk of the furry fandom, but it's not all of them. Not understand Blue Sky, that's interesting, because I'm like, Blue Sky, I mean, in comparison to something like the actual Fediverse, that's a whole different beast. Did I put this on the wrong layer? I did. People are happy keep using Twitter. Yeah, they must have a very different experience from what I had, because it was like painful. And it just like, it kind of, like the whole algorithm thing, it felt like, I don't even know how to say it. Just felt like I was trying to appease like the Twitter gods, and that was not fun. It was like, alright, so like if you can't schedule posts, that'll make your post get hidden. Alright, so don't schedule your post. If you post something twice in a row, oh, that might affect you on the algorithm. It just felt like a weird puzzle that just like, I don't know. It was just kind of full of insanity. Yeah, you're a drop of water in the ocean in Twitter. And like not only that, it's just like just weird algorithm shenanigans. Felt like press the secret code, you gotta do that. Just really like dislike how home on Twitter isn't even the profiles you follow, unlike Blue Sky. Yeah, yeah. The For You page. Yeah, really took off. I mean, like, there is a following tab, and I guess if you, like, didn't clear your cookies, it would keep it there. But, I don't know. Just the way some people started gamifying the algorithm, too, like with Rage Bait, I was like, this place sucks. Yeah. I don't know, because, like, the furry fandom loves Rage Bait. I feel like especially people younger, because I feel like they realize that they got a lot of attention, and then they're like, ooh, this gets me attention and dopamine. Let's keep doing it. Muskrat really did a number on the site. Yeah, but it was already kind of going downhill before. Everything he touches literally catches on fire and falls apart. Got that, like, I guess it would be like the Midas touch, but instead of gold, I mean, Midas, like, messed up with that too. Curve this a little bit more. Right now it's like feeding into, whoop. Like feeding into the hair tuft. I mean the cheek fluff. Yeah, it's like some obvious rage bait you saw. It was parents posting that they let their 5-year-old kid pick out which luxury sports car. That's kind of hilarious. Uh, that's a funny thing. I didn't get any major, like, mainstream rage bait. It was all furry fandom drama. And then that's where I was like, oh, this place sucks. I can't even leave. That's the weird part of the internet. I don't see that, like, ever. Yeah, same. Yeah, it was just the furry drama that was, like, starting to eat at my brain. Because I feel like whenever you get clout involved, ooh, things get messy. Okay, so we got the hair tuft. Now I'm second guessing the placement of the the ahoge. Finally remembered. Apparently the person instigated got distracted. So that's nice. Oh, you got into some furry drama. Oh shit. Okay, glad they got bored. Damn, that sucks. That's not fun. At all. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get 30% of your YouTube recommendations auto-dub. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've only come across that once, but yeah, it kind of sucks because I think they auto, as a creator, they auto do it, and I think you have to manually go in and be like, please don't do this, as, like, for your own videos, and I think a lot of people just kind of forgot they could do that. I've seen that, how to turn it off a few times. Dang. Yeah, it's very jarring. Yeah, I had to manually remove it from my videos as well. Something that was, like, really random. I do like the auto captioning because there's, like, a lot of stuff I watch in different languages, but something that really baffled me was that there's one K-pop group and the only caption they included was in Persian, and I was like, well, dang. Okay. I definitely don't know how to read that language. Yeah, Persian. I was like, I wonder if they have a, like, a fan base in, it's Iran, right? The auto-dubbing on YouTube is something you can toggle off. The worst thing, oh, the upscale. Yeah, the upscale on shorts. Oh, it's so awful, especially when it's human faces. I think I'm gonna try moving this. We'll see. Ahoge moving. Nah, Farsi's different. Ah, okay, wait. It's another name for Persian. Well, Persian is the umbrella term. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because I was listening to a podcast, and they were based in Iran, and they called it Persian. And it came up as Persian in the when I looked at the language, it was like, ah, it's Persian. Remember watching the Japanese short? The dub was weird. Oh, I believe it. Oh, not that one. Wait a second. Okay. I'm gonna have to redraw it. Yeah, because we got the hair. This song was like, I don't know, it makes me think of like sexy R&B times. What is the song title? Old. Okay. Yeah. They said umbrella term, so I think it like includes variations. Because I remember hearing that Dari was also like a variation. It's regional in a different spot. And then there's like more. I have to redraw the hair entirely. Oh, you can read it right to left. I didn't know that. Huh. It's very pretty. Alright, let's try to do this hair again. Alright. Stems from here. Got the strands. I think I'm gonna erase this part. Oh, you learned a little bit of Persian from a friend in high school? That's cool. It's Indo-European, which means related to English, Spanish, French, German, and all that. Hmm. I wonder what's like, other than like, which of the major languages is like the most far removed? Mild blowing? I actually, that sounds so wrong. I actually did not catch that typo at all. Food was really good? Oh, I imagine. I ever went to one big Persian party when he graduated and just pretended to the aloof silent type while everyone was speaking Persian. Just be like, I'm cool. I'm just, yeah. Right, and there is still another strand. A substantial amount of Iranians you've seen in Canada. And sometimes I'm like, what if I lived in Canada instead of the US? But I'm like, no, it's too north. Oh yeah, they have like some of the oldest history. Yeah, and I mean like some folks also have very old history, it's just not so well documented. Or did things get destroyed? Right. Because, with Mexico and Spain, Spanish destroyed a lot of stuff. cut into that. Duking it out with the Greeks. I don't know. We're cutting in. How many times am I gonna draw this little strand? Everything else, easy. Tiny little hair strand. Difficult. It's always the tiny details. I don't even know. I'm not gonna try to say that. Oh, the oldest cities in human history. It's pretty wild because, like, on one hand you're like, that's a long time ago, and on the other hand it's like, well, in the grand scale of things, it wasn't that long ago. It's wild. It's all about perspective. Oh, okay, wait a second. I got a question for you, Aaron. I see in the reference, let me pull it up. So there's the, this color, I don't know if you call it teal. What is this? The greenish color. It's on the inside of the hair. Is it also on the outside of the hair? My goodness, has it really been 3 hours? It's got the ad thing. Yeah, so it's kind of underneath, but also streaked throughout. Okay. Like, where'd you go? Let me do just like a really quick. So like, seems like it's in the ends, right? Guessing. Yeah, mostly towards the ends. Like, with the streaks here in the middle, are those adequate, or do we need like more? I might have to send a just so you could like redline it. The land between the two rivers. Oh, okay. This back over here. You can take some artistic liberties with the teal distribution. I don't mind. Okay. However you think is good. Alright, well thank you for the feedback. It's like, lower the opacity here. Do a different run through. I think ads are gonna run. I'm gonna keep drawing for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna take a break this time. But I'll see you folks after the commercial. Otherwise, have a lovely day. Ad break? Yeah, it's coming up. It's like, yeah, soon. I'll just trigger it now so it's not just like awkwardly hovering. There it goes. Oh right, hippocampi. They're the mythical creatures. Oh, you're not nuts? Alright, we got lucky. Yet. Yeah, there's... Okay, wait a second. Hippocampus also doesn't it also mean like a body part? But no, there's the seahorses in like Greek culture. Canadian Riz. Yeah, because I was like, yeah, depending on what country you're in, I noticed some folks don't get ads either at all or for as long, because like for pigeons would often report not seeing ads. Got some strands. Here's the bangs. I guess I kind of got that right there. It's like, I feel like I learned this from Percy Jackson now that I think about it. Good old young adult novels. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I remember people being like, young adult novels are for like people in their 20s, and I'm like, wait a second. For me, young adult novel meant like when you were a teenager, but I guess you're not an adult. But I would read young adult novels. I would read adult novels and have no idea what was going on. I'd be like, I'm so smart, but I'm like, no, I have not had enough life experience to actually understand what's going on. Never read the Percy Jacksons. It was like the one book series I listened to as an audiobook. Because it was during a time that I was like, spent so much time on buses. So, it was good company. I feel like it had a good narrator, if I recall correctly. Because it looks like a seahorse. Oh, interesting. I'm like trying to remember. I think Percy Jackson did have queer characters. That's why it was superior to the Harry Potter series. University campus. University horse. University sea monster. One of the many reasons, yes. Young adult's kind of a mixed bag for you. A lot more dramatic, but relatable. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I did not read The Hunger Games. Yeah, I remember my friends were like, oh my god, this is the best, and I just like, I don't know. Maybe because I didn't have access to the book, and I was like, eh. Didn't go to the library. Maybe, I think it was like way too popular and it was always checked out. Or the young adult novel you read? I don't think, I'm sure there are more, but I like can't think of them off the top of my head. starting to think the hair is too tall now. Oh, Series of Unfortunate Events. Yeah, that was another one that was super popular. I also never read those. Oh wait, no, I read Aragon. I like read the 2 dragon books. I like gave up after book 3. I don't know, the writing got kind of funky. I mean, the writing was already kind of funky. Yeah, the movie was awful. But, like, the author was very young when he wrote it. I think it was an empty layer. So, like, there is some sort of... He had a bit of a pass there. Oh, you read the OG Battle Royale manga? I watched the film, but I remember, yeah. Oh, right. Maybe that was why it, like, rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, ugh, it's just a remake. It was a little bit of a hipster. The providence of... I mean, I think it was just because it looked like dragon. Not gonna lie, I, every time I saw... Before I read it, and, like, I saw other kids, like, with the book Aragon, like, my brain would be like, Aragon. That's how you pronounce it. Same, lol. I feel like most nerds are kind of like got a little bit of a hipster things, especially as teens. Yeah, I like it with the hair a little bit lower. Otherwise it looks like it has a lot of forehead going on. Built to cheer for the underdog. True. It's inherent as a teen, yes. Yeah. Key to fantasy settings, you use a lot of... Oh, the apostrophe. True. But that underdog is different from person to person. Oh, the Guardians of... I think it's Gahul. I tried to read that. I could not get past book 1. Which I really wanted to like it, because, I mean, come on, owls, you know? But I really like this one book series called Silverwing. I mean, it got really wonky at the end, but I like the first book. It's about bats. Yeah, I guess I don't even know. I don't know if you'd call that a young adult novel. It'd just be a kid book. I don't even know. Levels of big. Apparently the author of this book just wanted to use the stories as a front to display all the knowledge she has of owls and how much she loves them. That's hilarious. Just like really wanted to share my hyperfixation. Oh, Redwall. I still need to read Redwall. I feel like that's just... I don't know, it's such a classic. Okay. Erasing this part. I'm, like, starting to lose the plot a little bit. 5 to 6 Redwalls? How many are there total? I should have read them. I don't know why I didn't. Because, like, my brother really liked them. 20? Oh, shit. That's a lot more than I expected. The author's still alive? 22? In the 20s. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so, because I was like, it's like a classic, you know? Like, apparently the owls have a snake housemaid. It's not some random shit. Owls have been observed to kidnap snakes and use them as sort of housekeeps to eat pests. What the heck? Brian. Jockus? Jock? I don't know. Passed away sometime early 2000s. Oh, 2011 at 71. Oh, this is still kind of like, young-ish. Say like Jack. Okay. Jacques. Right. Jakes. Oh, Brian Jakes. I don't know why, but Jake is just such a bro name to me. Something that still kind of blows my mind is that J.R.R. Tolkien and oh, I forget the guy's name, the author of Dune, lived in the same era. But I'm like, there's such different books. I feel like, I don't know, they come from different eras, but they're not. Oh right, yeah. Well, yeah, they were like buddies. Oh no. C.S. Lewis was Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. Person who wrote Dune? Oh, what the heck? I feel like, no, J.R.R. Tolkien did not like the author of Dune. I'm just getting the Frank Herbert. Well, I don't know if he didn't like the author. He didn't like the book. He was like, he essentially didn't like that, like, everyone was morally gray. Because, like, I don't know, Lord of the Rings is very, like, good versus evil. Whereas Dune is a little bit like, everyone sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and then C.S. Lewis comes over here like, religion, lion Jesus. Didn't read Redwall, but you're 95% sure you watched the animated series. Oh, there's an animated series? Was it good? I feel like there's some old school animated stuff that's like actually really good, but like, I don't know, for some reason it's just not very well recognized. On the BBC. There are a lot of animated BBC things, if I remember correctly. I'm wrong. Running on like 4 hours of sleep. Oh, I got the Reminder Dead stream thing. Howdy, meowdy. Okay, what color the tail at least? CBC? ABC. Got all the C's. All the BC's. How am I doing? I'm doing well. The vibes have been great. I was like, I need to wrap up stream soon. Going overtime. Color. Hope y'all are having a good evening. Well, evening for me. Whatever time of day it is. I think Redwall is cute, but out of all the books you've read, focus more on slice of life and food, or than any kind of conflict. Or covers of animals holding weapons. Right, I remember hearing that there's like so much detail with the food. Evening here. Similar-ish time zone. Super into their daily lives. Amazing. How wholesome. Wait, internet white whale? What does that mean? Had a hard time finding it? Oh, okay. Something that tripped me up was that there was this, it's like film that was in my house. I'm like the youngest sibling, so just things appear. And, I had no idea what this animated thing was from. And I thought to look it up, like, a year or two ago, and it turns out it was initially a Hungarian film. And it was just, we just had it dubbed in English. I didn't even think of, like, Hungarian animation at all. You were like, what was that fantastical TV show you watched every Sunday on PBS that had medieval rats and crows? Ah. That's awesome. I wish I forgot the name. I wonder if I just look up the plot. Like, that's how I found it. Since I was able to find it on YouTube and just rewatch the whole thing. (1989). It was called Willy the Sparrow, the Hungarian animated film about a boy who turns into a bird. Yeah, because he's like shooting at birds and this witch is like, hey now, don't do that. I'm gonna turn you into a bird. All those brain coils, so we finally figured it out. Feels like a spring being unwound, straightened out. Brain coils. Very random, reminded apparently there's a Dutch animated kids TV show in the day. Alfred J. Kwok. Pretty deep and dark. The protagonist is a duck and he gets elected Prime Minister of the Netherlands. What? Or something. It looks very whimsical. For it being dark. That's wild. I remember a lot of people were talking about the... Oh, what's the rabbit book? Heck. I don't know why my brain said Over the Garden Wall, but that is totally wrong. That's something different. Watership Down. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people say that there was an animated, like old animated, because I know they like made a remake on Netflix or something, but the old animated one was like apparently really grim. Yeah, I heard it's too violent / sad. Yeah. Dude, it's so cool. Every country has their own animated traditions and shows. Yeah. Undiscovered media. Could never read or watch it. Reading it is not so bad. I think it is technically a children's book. Like, I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm gonna call it. The animation looks brutal. If Burley was here, he'd say something. The Don Knotts movie about a man who magically turned into a talking fish. Oh! Oh, what the— I watched that! I watched that like at a birthday party. What the, it was like Mr. Something, the fish or something. Yeah, no, I remember that. I watched that like as an 11-year-old. It was just like a party. Oh, a fish called Wanda did something different. That's like live action. The Incredible Mr. Limpet. Limpet? Impet. I don't know if that's an L or an I, but yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. No, at first for a while, it was like, I had to look that one up too, because I was like, that's in my memory somewhere. Yeah, I still need to watch A Fish Called Wanda though. Heard it was a good film. Wait a second. For the tail colors, could they get pushed a bit towards the end of the tail, like making the purpley blue part take up most of the tail? Oh yeah, yeah. Let me see. I'll clean it up a little bit more later. If there's anything else I miss, because chat is moving, let me know. For certain movies of humans get turned into animal, no reason whatsoever. It just happens. No brother verification. It's probably the last of the Tim Allen Shaggy Dog type movies. Not 100% sure what that means. Working better already. Alright, we still have the piercing too. I'm just gonna like put color here so I don't forget it. Shaggy Dog was a mid. Oh. 00 movie about a man who turns into a dog randomly. Oh, okay. Oh, my brain was like, you know, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. But no, the dog is not called Shaggy. Okay. I got really confused there. That was the first movie you saw in theaters. Let me look at this. Oh my god, it looks terrifying. 25% Rotten Tomatoes score. Meet the Robinsons. Is that a live action or an animated? Disney 3D animated. Okay. Underrated film. Soulless slop. Right. Oh, it'd be so hard if like you were getting ready to start working at Disney and then this like stuff started happening and be like, oh, okay. So much for my dream, I guess. And Tim Allen was like the lawyer of Shaggy Dog? That's wild. For you, it's all about watching superhero movies. At the movies, even the bad ones. Yeah. I feel like some people will go to the theaters and are like, I just really like the vibes. So went to laugh at Ghost Rider and Catwoman. Oh, I like seen like clips of the Catwoman film. Typical work too much, doesn't care about family trope. Ooh. good stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Work can be consuming. Gets bit by a genetically altered dog for some genetic laboratory for immortality? So therefore, is he immortal or nah? Pupper man, doggy man. Yeah, it's a Spider-Man, but it's a dog, right? Some wild stuff there. Oh, let me turn off the music for a second. Zoom out. Alright. I think here. Oh, the cuff is orange. Robert Downey Jr. Oh, shoot. It's there from the beginning. I mean, yeah, don't people say that, like, Iron Man was, like, what turned his career around? Like, things weren't going well for him. Cocaine. Okay, yeah, I knew it was, like, I wasn't sure if it was alcohol or, like, yeah, hard drugs. Things got a lot better. Jeez. Well, that's good. Alright, well, I guess I think I should probably stop streaming. Thanks so much for hanging out. It was a long one. So thanks for chatting and everything. Pretty happy with how much I got done today. And yeah, glad I was able to verify a couple things with you, Aaron. Yeah, people don't realize it now, but picking RDJ, I'll just say that, as Iron Man was a big gamble. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of it that way. Have a good rest of the night. Thank you, you as well. Thank you so much for the stream. It was really nice. Thanks. Oh yeah, I had a good time. Let me get a raid going. Da, 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 da. Picking a rando, so yeah. Go say hi. Oh, sorry. I just saw someone and I was like, they have cute art. Hope everyone has a lovely rest of the day. Night. You as well. Thank you. Oh, that's hilarious. Same brain cell. Ayo. All right. Well, see y'all later. Goodbye.